Hey, how's it going YouTube? I'm back from the video, and today I'm going to be talking about the forgotten rookie that is quietly having a great season for his team. Now, obviously, there's the Luka Doncic, who's probably going to be the rookie of the year, the DeAndre Ayton, the number one overall pick, who's having a good year, and Trae Young, who's since the All-Star break has been playing very, very well. Obviously, those are the main three rookies out of this draft class, but now I'm getting into the guy that's been forgotten. He was pretty hyped coming out of college and high school, but has kind of been forgotten about just due to how bad his team has been, despite him having a very good season up to this point. So without further ado, without running on too much, let's get right into this video. Alright, so that rookie is going to be Collin Sexton. Now, if you don't know Collin Sexton, you probably haven't been watching basketball for too long. But if you do know who Collin Sexton is, you would know he was the 8th overall pick for the Cleveland Cavaliers, and they picked him to help rebuild the Cleveland Cavaliers after LeBron left them. As I mean, obviously you need to start rebuilding once LeBron leaves. You have nothing after LeBron. LeBron was literally the whole team, so they're going to start trying to turn a new chapter, and Collin Sexton was going to be the one to try to help turn to that new chapter. And now, yes, although the Cavs are having a very bad season this year, he's been one of the very few bright spots for the Cavaliers this season, as he has been averaging 16 points per game, 3 rebounds per game, and 3 assists per game, and shooting a very efficient 41.7% from the field and a 40% from the 3. So he is shooting at a very high clip, and he's averaging a good amount of points, getting rebounds, and assisting the ball a little bit. And all these stats are only going to improve as the years go on. So statistically, he's having a very, very good season. But if you look at as of recently, as he's kind of getting comfortable being in the NBA, and he's going down to his last few games, getting more minutes as well. In the last 17 games, he has been averaging 20.7 points per game, 3.3 assists per game, 3 rebounds per game, 45% from the field, and 42% from the 3, which means he has been a very, very nice player for them this year, as he's just probably been the second, maybe the best player on the team this year, and he has really showed that he's going to be the leader of this team going forward, and that the Cavaliers did make a good pick picking him as the 8th overall pick, because I mean, obviously they would have rather probably someone like Luka Doncic, but they were not in the position to get him due to having kind of a low pick, because the Brooklyn Nets were actually pretty decent last year. So, I mean, that's why they got Collin Sexton, was from that lottery pick, and he has definitely lived up to the potential coming out of college. And if he can just keep improving from this, and next year be a 18 to 20 point per game scorer, he's going to quickly be known as one of the elite point guards in the league. Especially if the Cleveland Cavaliers can continue drafting well, and the Cavaliers continually get better and better every season. As I mean, with someone like Kevin Love on your team, yes, he's getting older, but he still should be the best player on the team when the second best player is a rookie. But I mean, Collin Sexton is a very close second, if not already better than Kevin Love. Obviously not better than Kevin Love overall, because Kevin Love is a Hall of Famer overall, but I mean, as of right now, how their careers are right now, Collin Sexton is currently the player, and I would not be surprised at all if the Cavs either let Kevin Love go, seriously look to trade Kevin Love so you can really make Collin Sexton the leader and be the leader of the team. I would not be surprised at all if we do see them try to move along away from Kevin Love. But now my second reason why he's having a very good season is going to be that he is helping move the Cavaliers' rebuild along a lot. As I mean, they've now found their point guard for the future. Definitely, I would not trade him at all. I would re-sign him the second I could. Now, I mean, he's helped this rebuild go along a lot, as yes, he's having a very good season, but I mean, he's kind of like stuck into how Kyrie was when he was with Cleveland. Kyrie was young, didn't know how to win really, and the team was still bad, despite him putting up very good numbers. But now with them being bad, they're going to still have a very high lottery pick, and could still potentially have a very, very high lottery pick. Probably, they will have real chances at the number 1 overall pick. And if they do get the number 1 overall pick, this rebuild could turn around extremely quick, as they could have a big 3 of Collin Sexton, Kevin Love, and Zion Williams, which would be unbelievable. Could you imagine that? I mean, Zion Williams has shown potential to be the next LeBron James, the next future face of the NBA. Collin Sexton has shown all-star potential right there, and Kevin Love is still a pretty good level player when he's healthy. So that big 3 would pretty much turn around the rebuild very quickly, and especially if they can still have a lottery pick after the year they pick Zion, if they did get the number 1 overall pick, would be very nice as well. But I mean, even if they don't get the number 1 overall pick, they can still get people like Cam Reddish, RJ Barrett, Bull, Jay Monrad, Romeo Langford. I mean, there's a ton of people they could still draft that would help the team a lot. And if Collin Sexton can just get another nice young guard or big man, pretty much any position position at this point that's young, it will help Collin Sexton and the Cavs a lot. So, I mean, he's really helped this rebuild a lot. I mean, when you can find someone that you legit can say will be there for the future, like the very distant future for you, that is a very nice thing to have when you have just a one position set, because now you no longer have to focus on drafting from there. You can now focus on building up all your other positions and helping and filling in the weak spots in your team. But now my third reason is going to be he is currently one of the better rookies in the entire league, as if you look where he ranks among other rookies and pretty much a lot of stats, he is very, very high. As I mean, when you look at all of the rookie rankings, he is ranked 3rd in points per game, 5th in assists per game, and 2nd in 3-point percentage. And now he was not known for being a dead-eye shooter, but this year has really upped his percentages, and that's why he's been one of the more efficient players. Also in field goal percentage, if you take away all the centers and big men, he's also up there, and I think he's like in the top 5 in field goal percentage if you take out centers and power forwards. And yeah, but I mean, to be 5th in assists per game, when people were kind of debating him being selfish coming out of college, that helps a lot among all rookies. And then points, he's really showing that he is going to be that scorer, and he does like to play defense as well. There wasn't a defensive ranking that I could find for rookies, only at least, so I mean, but he does like to play defense, and we've seen him be able to clamp up at a lot of times. So yeah, I just think that Collin Sexton has been having a very underrated year. And just imagine, this dude is from Alabama. I'm an LSU fan from Louisiana. So I mean, for me to make this video, Collin Sexton had to be having a good year. And I just kind of looked over what the draft class looked like, and I was like, well, Collin Sexton was kind of a steal for where he was drafted at. So I really do think that he's having a very underrated season. And in the future, when the Cavs do kind of rebuild a little bit more and the team starts getting better, Sexton will start getting looked at one of the top guards in the NBA. But unfortunately, guys, this is the first video, so comment below. Do you agree with me? Do you think Collin Sexton's having an underrated year? Do you think he's having a overrated year? Do you think he's just do you think he's a bust? Do you think he's not? All your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you did like the video at any point, like button and subscribe button, it would mean the world to me. And also have to thank you guys for all the support y'all been showing. I've been showing tons and tons of support. But also have to thank God. He's the reason I'm here. Give all praise to God. He's the reason I'm here. He's blessed me with all this motivation, this drive, to just help spread his name through his videos, but also make these videos every other day for you guys. I just love doing it so much, and when the summer comes, which is getting kind of close, the daily uploads will be continuing. Trust me on that. So yeah, I cannot thank you enough. I cannot give enough praise to God. All glory to God. I cannot thank him or y'all enough for all the support y'all been showing, and how he's really helped me and blessed me to get to the point I am, and it helped me to keep going on this YouTube thing. So yeah, just so much praise to him. So much thanks for y'all, and I hope you have a blessed day. Could I have a blessed day? So you need to have a blessed day. See you in the next video. Goodbye, boo. Blah, blah, blah.